I don't think. All right, yeah, I'm in a black box. All right, give me a second. I feared that I would be in a black box. Nope, not this one. Not this one either. Hello, everyone. All right, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Chrome, my journey. All right, here we are. Hello. All right. What's up, everyone? Let me adjust this a teensy bit right here. Okay. Oh, it's been a while. All right. Let's see. Hey, Wowza, what's up? How we doing? I have a little bit of a different camera because when I was doing the cooking stream, I dropped this camera into the sink and it didn't get wet, but it exploded. So now it freezes all the time and it's super busted, but I'm pretty sad about it. So we're back to my old camera. Has the stream schedule changed a bit? Yes, it has. Just getting to turn in pretty soon. Oh, okay, you're going to bed soon. All right, sounds good. But glad that you were able to stop in for now. But yeah, the stream schedule has changed a little bit, or a lot of bit, I guess. I'm trying to make it more. I'll probably do like. Can I do Wednesdays? I still really need to figure it out, but there has been. Hey, thank you for the sub, Wowza. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, there has been changes, and I still need to figure out exactly what the normal schedule would be if we have a normal schedule at all, or if I just try to do 2 times a week. But yeah, so streaming schedule is definitely different. Gonna unlock those emotes. I'm saying, we need to get those emotes up, dude. Yeah, all those good. I think we're like, I don't know, I would have to check, but I think we're still like maybe 20 sub points away, 25 sub points away maybe for the next emote, which is a good amount, but we'll work towards it. It's all good. So, but yeah, I've been really busy in life in general, which is why the streams are a little more sporadic recently. But I really would like to get them back to normal. Makes sense. I was wondering at the last few streams. Yeah, the last few streams have been, because here's the thing is like, I'm all over the place for sure, but like I want to do more cooking streams, for example. But obviously, like I don't eat breakfast, so I can't do a breakfast cooking stream. Like I just don't know how to make breakfast at all. So I would need to do dinner cooking streams, and then that would like take away from a morning stream, and then I could do a night stream for my time, Japan time. But like, you know, all kinds of stuff. Brunch with Thai could be fun. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for a lunch stream and I'm down for a dinner stream. I actually just made lunch before now, but it was really easy to make, so I was like, oh, this might be boring to make, but I made spaghetti with like the pasta, like a pre-made sauce packet. Man, I don't know. I haven't seen those in America, but I haven't paid attention in America enough to really say for sure if I've made that before or not. So hey, you know, whatever. But yeah, with the cooking streams, it changes the schedule a bit, and then just my life has a different schedule around it too. So still trying to figure out exactly what we can do, but I think maybe Thursdays and Fridays might be good days to start to get back to a normal schedule, but who knows? I can't say for sure yet. But yeah, I need to update the bot. I'm going to write that down right now to update the bot. We're going to write down update the bot Twitch schedule. There's a couple of things I need to do with that updating, huh? But alas, one thing at a time. All right, cool. Paschetti. I do enjoy paschetti. Don't touch my spaghetti. Nah, I love spaghetti. It's the thing I really like the most about spaghetti is it's really easy to make, which is the biggest upside for me. That's really it. Is I can make it and it takes like 10 minutes and there's like 2 steps to it, and then I can just have a meal and it's like, yes, finally. And I can cook it, and like dishes aren't that bad. It's just good all around. And the pre-made sauce in the oil is surprisingly good. I agree. Yeah, I'll have to take a couple pictures. Well, I guess we could do a cooking stream of me making spaghetti. Like, I guess who cares, right? Like, if we can still talk and whatnot during it. So yeah, you boil the bag. Yeah, I just like stick it in water, in hot water. So I have one thing cooking spaghetti, the actual spaghetti, and then I have one bag cooking, like heating up the little bag of sauce. And yeah, you just plop it directly in the water and then give it like 5 minutes in like simmering water. And you have perfectly well done spaghetti and like barely any effort. It's great. I love it. So yeah, for sure. Absolutely worth it. Yeah. All right. But yeah, how's everyone been? I've not been falling behind on my studies, but I haven't done a new lesson in forever, and it makes me a little sad. So it's my friend's birthday today. They just watched Way of the House Husband. Wait, I don't know Way of the House Husband. What's that? So we rewatched the clip of him singing. Oh, he was singing an opening or something. The Way of the House Husband. Way of the House Husband. This looks amazing. You didn't? Yeah, I don't know it. Dude, I don't know manga. It's so funny. Oh, maybe I've heard of this. Oh, it's a new manga since 2018. Oh, and JC Staff's gonna animate it. Oh. They are animating it. Wait, is that this season that it's coming out right now? Okay, Netflix. Oh. Yeah, okay. I haven't kept up with any anime this season. It makes me so sad. Definitely got posted on the anime channel on Discord. I think I briefly saw it, and then I'm like, oh, that looks cool, and then I like didn't watch it yet. Oh man. I have to watch this then. It's really good. All right, I'll have to watch this sometime. Maybe this weekend, I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing is I've been trying to catch up with Jujutsu Kaisen. So my last day off, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, and that took a lot of time. And I'm still like nowhere near done. I think it's hilarious. Yeah. You know, this looks like exactly the type of anime that I would enjoy. Like, yeah, ex-Yakuza becomes a house husband. Yeah. It looks good. I would definitely watch this. So Jujutsu Kaisen is also good. Yeah, I like Jujutsu Kaisen a lot. But I think I'm only on episode 12-ish. Like 12. So like, yeah, I want to watch more. I need to watch more. But like, I just haven't had the time to, sadly. Which is, you know, that's life. That's how it goes. But I did get through some recently, so that's good. Man, I still haven't even watched Hero Academia. I haven't even watched the new episodes. I haven't watched the new episodes for anything this season. I've watched literally like 5 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen a couple days ago. And I think that's everything I've watched in the last like months. Dude, who am I? Who am I? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing with your life? Everything. I'm so busy. Yeah. But hey. Anime schedule. Yeah, we need an anime schedule bot command. What's the any list? All right, what's all this new stuff coming out? Let's look at this before we hop into our studies. Watch with Ty. Well, there is a wait, how do I navigate this website? God, I know my anime list so much better actually. For looking at everything. Seasonal anime. So where is it? Spring? Are we in spring? Is it spring? Okay. All right. What's all this stuff? Oh, can I look at everything here? Is there crazy stuff? Anime's getting weirder and weirder nowadays. Happy Golden Week. Yeah, thank you. Golden Week was done. Or it was fun. Was done. Why did it? Well, it's done now, I think, right? Yeah. But it was fun. So Hiroaka, I need to watch. Oh, wow. The rating has fallen. What is going on here? A 7.5. What is going on here? All right. Let's see the prequel. Because that was an 8. Yo, is it falling off in popularity? Well, I think it is falling off a little bit in popularity, but oh my god. Yo. All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't start sucking, I guess. All right. What's this? I feel like this is like really... I feel like I've heard a lot of stuff about this or something, but I can't remember. Like she's a bully or something. This... Oh, this looks cool. Fumetsu no anata e. Fumetsu? Like indestructible you? Oh, immortal you. Okay. That makes enough sense. It's like Kimetsu, except Fu instead of Oni. I think popularity will pick up as more of the season goes. Yeah, I think it's kind of more of a binging show, right? I think it's more of a binging show, Hero Academia. But this looks, well, everyone says it's good, so maybe I'll try to watch this too. Brain's Base. I don't know Brain's Base, I don't think. Do I? Oh, no, I do know Brain's Base. Oh, they did Bakano. Oh, Hotarubi no Morie is a really good one. Oh, hey, they did. I do know Brain's Base. They did my favorite anime. And Natsume Yujin Cho. Oh, I know Brain's Base. Who am I joking? And Ishukan Friends. Okay. I know Brain's Base really well then. Their animation is perfectly acceptable. Not fantastic, but perfectly acceptable. All right. I know Brain's Base. Okay, if the Brain's Base did this, then I'll probably want to watch it. All right. I'll have to watch... I have to just go through the Native Shark anime channel and just see what everyone says, right? I think that's probably the way to do it, right? Because I know people have already recommended me a couple things, but I haven't been able to watch them, and I've like almost already forgotten what the names are of everything. It makes me sad. But, all right, yeah. I'll have to watch more stuff in the near future. I wish we had a pinned post of recommendations. You know? We probably should. It's so hard to keep up. Honestly, we should probably do a pinned post. Like, I think what I'll do is I'll ask everyone for recommendations. I'll make my own message. And then I can edit it as people see what they want to add. And then we can just update it, like, with the new season or whatever. Or, like, pin a new one every season. And then maybe have a master list of pinned anime that... is good for certain phases and whatnot. So basically, we can have a native material list, a mini native material list, pinned in the anime channels. Wait, why? Yeah, no. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. That is a really good idea, and I really like that. So let's do a pinned anime list. This is why they pay you the big bucks. There it is. There it is. No, I like that. Because I've been wanting to do the native material list, but like it's so time consuming, and like the more we think about it, or the more like I think about it, the more it's like, why don't we just like, I mean, we have everyone's experiencing, especially like all of the people right at end of phase 1, early phase 2, everyone's experiencing all the new kind of like how comfortable they are with all their different materials that they're trying to do. And yeah, it's really cool. Like, why don't we harness that experience and put it into a list, you know? We've been wanting to do more student-based feedback all across the site, on the site as well too. But I don't know how much has been discussed yet, so I can't quite say for sure. I don't know how much I want to say. But we do have some cool stuff, I think, coming along that's really community-based, and I think would really improve the experience of Native Shark as well. They pay me in... Do you get paid in yen or USD? USD. Yeah. Conversion rates and stuff. So, USD. Buy the shorts for the shorts. I'm saying. Well, I mean, hey, look at me. Like, before I worked for Native Shark, I was a community member that just found NS to be really useful, you know? And I started with NS. I learned Japanese with NS, and here we are, you know? So yeah, it really is by the sharks for the shorks. By the shorks for the shorks. It's true. It really is that way. I love it. And like that, it helps. I think it helps bring the passion that we have to help spread the knowledge to as many people as possible. You know, like I always find myself going off on a tangent whenever someone, well, you know, everyone watching knows. Everyone watching knows how I go on tangents whenever I see an opportunity to help someone in their study mindsets and things like that. So that's how it be. That's how it be. You? No, me? Tangents? Not me. Not me. No, I never go on tangents, actually. What am I talking about? I never go on tangents. So yesterday... Nah. I'm sure I'll go on a tangent while we're studying. But I haven't done a new lesson in forever, so let's just like kind of breeze through these reviews. I've been breezing through reviews, and then I actually might not have done them yesterday. I don't know. We'll have to check. Oof. I'm gonna fail anyway. Oof. No, どうせ合格するから. He wouldn't say that though. Well, I'm just gonna pass anyway. Well, I guess you could say that. 部長に誕生プレゼントを差し上げましょうよ. Oh, thanks for the reminder to reviews before bed. Yes, very important. I think I had to use a streak saver recently, so I was a little bummed about that. Let me see. I think I had to use a streak saver. Yeah, I think I fell on another day behind. I have I have my saver up a good amount now, or I have it up back to normal again. But yeah, I had to use a streak saver. So, alas. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what that's for. Alright, same. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what it's for. And the fact that you can just keep showing up as often as possible. That's really the big thing. Like, the days studied is the real number. You know, the streak, it's like, some people do really well with the streak. Some people don't do really well with the streak. Like, if we're comparing Caleb and I, right? Caleb doesn't do streaks. He just doesn't do streaks. But I really like my streaks, you know? And, you know, both ways are still valid. You can make it easier on yourself if you show up every day. But if you only show up every other day, it's still plenty. You know, you're still showing up. You're still getting a lot of stuff done. So, hey. Or, you know, maybe 5 times a week, 6 times a week, whatever. But the consistency is what's important. Even if you're not literally every single day consistent levels, it's still really good to have consistency in general. So even X amount of times a week, or as often as you can, however you can fit it in with your work schedule, all that. So it's really good. So I think there's an option now to hide the streaks. I remember seeing that discussed, I think, but I think that option came out, right? I think you can hide the streaks now. Oh man, I guess we're not studying today. Study settings? Is it study settings? Does it exist? I think it was being discussed, but I don't know if it actually came out or not. The streak, I feel like, got me past thinking about whether I want to study a certain day. Yeah, I think that's really good. I think that's a really big plus of streaks, because like studying every day, instead it makes me want to just boost the streak. To boost the streak. Oh, okay. Well, I think that's a good thing about streaks, is like, you don't have to argue with yourself. Am I going to study today? Am I not going to study today? Because if you want to keep your streak going, and streaks are valuable to you, then like, you just study, you know? It's not, exactly, yeah. Studying isn't a decision anymore. Like, that's the biggest key to being consistent, is stop making studying a decision. Just do the studying. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to, what's a good example? If you have to argue with yourself, so okay, we'll just say studying. If you have to argue with yourself for studying all the time, then like every day you're taking this amount of mental energy to say, hey, am I going to study today? And you have to decide. And decision making, you only can make so many decisions per day. You get decision making fatigue, right? So you get exhausted on making a new decision every single day. And eventually, once the motivation runs out, because motivation does run out, and that's just the way of life. That's just how it is. So motivation runs out sometimes. It comes and goes, right? It'll come back, maybe, but it'll also definitely run out eventually. So what's the important thing is it's having a system that works after your motivation runs out. That you don't have to make a decision based on motivation. So how do you make a decision not based on motivation? When you have high motivation at the start, so you say, all right, I'm going to start studying Japanese today, or no, do today. Don't do tomorrow, because tomorrow you're going to push off to tomorrow, the day after, and the day after, and the day after. Do it today. So if you're going to start studying Japanese today, you set up your motivation. You have your motivation. You set up a system which helps you be consistent. So when that motivation goes away, you can still show up and you just don't have to worry about it. You're just doing it. And then you'll feel the progress. You'll feel the progress as you keep going. And if you don't believe us, then come stomp in the community, nativeshark.com/community, and check out learning progress or study tips and ask questions about how people are feeling about all their progress and whatnot. So, yeah, yaruki mottai nai. Discord. Yes, thank you for the Discord link. You're always on top of the bot commands. But yeah, that's really it. So if you decide I'm the person who studies every day, then boom, you're going to study every day. And what's really easy is to link it to something you do every day. So for me, I turn my computer on every day. And this is what I did when I started. So I turn my computer on every single day. And when I pressed the power button, I decided I will study for an hour. And with Native Shark now, thankfully, you only have to study much less than an hour a day. My average is 29 minutes a day. And that was I had a really big chunk at the start where it was native materials and I was recording that. So this is higher, I think, than normal. But I think the main aim is, I think, about a half hour a day at best. Yeah. So, yeah, do something. That's something that you do every day. Maybe you have a morning cup of coffee, study Native Shark with it. And boom. Congratulations. You've now unlocked studying without motivation necessary. And that will get you very far. So, it's fun. It's fun. And now Ty turns on his stream and studies. I talk about studying. All right, well, here's the thing, okay? I've been studying 6 years now, almost. I'm 2 months away from having studied for 6 years. I started studying in July, I think it was the 25th of 2015. So I'm coming up on 6 years really quick now. And I'm kind of fine. I don't need to study anymore. I have a lot of Japanese friends and I play a lot of all my Japanese video games I'm always playing, and I'm constantly immersed in a way that doesn't make it necessary for me to study anymore. That being said, I still do my flashcards every now and then. I didn't do them yesterday, I don't think. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all a blur. But I don't think I did them yesterday, so I think they're a little higher than normal. But normally I have 30 flashcards, custom flashcards a day of my giant 10,000 card deck. And it takes a while to get here. But if you do it every day, you're going to be you're just going to be so far along before you even realize it. And it's just so nice. There were so many times where I looked at my flashcards and I'm like, wait, holy crap. I've been studying for 6 months now. Look at all these flashcards and look at all this progress that I feel and I've made. And wow, oh my God, I'm playing this game and I'm talking to this person and it's going really well. And then oh, I play this game but it didn't go well, but I'll do it again in 3 months and I'll feel my progress. And I just love that. So many flashcards. Yeah, you don't need this many flashcards. I'm insane. I'm insane. I have 200 Kankokugo flashcards too. Korean flashcards. That I haven't been learning Korean at all recently. I've been kind of maintaining, so I can still read Hangul. Kind of. I still don't know how to pronounce them properly because I never really got to the point where I could actually do it perfectly. Or with a relative amount of accuracy that is expected to be from a beginner. Is maybe the better way to put it. But, yeah. Flashcards. And this is after I've deleted so many of them. Or archived. Because how many archived do I have? I think I have... Yeah, 5,000 archived. Because I just don't... Because when I imported these into Native Shark, I just didn't need them. So like all these words are archived, and I just don't need to, I already know these words. Like these words, I literally can't forget anymore. So that's what you do with archive. That's why you want to archive words, is if you can't forget them anymore, or if you can't forget them anymore, just get rid of them. Why are they in your flashcards? Flashcards are to help you solidify stuff. I feel like if you miss a day, then you're playing yourself, because one day turns into two and so on. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. That's the thing, is like, that's the thing. Yeah. And that's why I always say like study today, because tomorrow turns into the next day, turns into the next day, turns into the next day, turns into the next day. It's really easy once you start missing to keep missing days. So in order to not miss days, you tie it to a habit, and then boom, you can just go. You can just go. And it's really nice. I'm going to go finish Tower of God episode. And then Nedu, hope streams goes well. Thank you for letting me bug you. No, you're not bugging me. I really love talking with you. So thank you for stopping in. And I will see you in the next stream. How long did it take you to get to the point where you were comfortable playing games and talking to native speakers? So for playing games, that is a very loose definition. So I'll give you a couple answers for that, because I think there's a lot of acceptable answers. So for playing games, I jumped into playing video games like maybe 3 months in. So when I first started studying, I was with Nihongo Shark. So I started studying with Nihongo Shark when it was still yet a PDF, a 300-something page long PDF, and I read every ounce of it. So I started doing a 3-month kanji challenge, and technically you're not really learning any Japanese there. You're learning keywords to help you remember kanji only. That's all I did for 3 months. And a lot of people, it's a really dreadful task to do that. But for me, I really enjoyed it. So I didn't mind doing that. And after that is when I started like kind of getting into grammar, getting into vocab and all this stuff. So with that said, first 3 months of kanji only, and then like I did maybe a month or two of grammar and vocab, and then I hopped right into video games. It was grueling. It was very difficult for me to do. But I still enjoyed it. So like I played I think my first ever video game, I think the first one was Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And I turned that game on. And so, you know, the first town, every Pokemon game, you have the first town, so the little village, so Little Root Town. I had Little Root Town, and I played maybe an hour, and then like, maybe an hour. And I like I don't think I even got to like the professor to get my Pokemon by that, like, cause I knew literally nothing. I didn't know what the grammar did. I didn't know like any of the words they were saying. But I had fun with it, and I put all the words, I copied or I like typed out the sentences and put all the words, because was it all pretty, or was it all kana? I think it might have all been kana at that point. So maybe I played the old version. I don't know, but I did it, and none of it made a lot of sense, but I did learn a couple new words, and I had fun doing it. So that's what mattered. And then like when I got bored of like, okay, I can't read any more dialogue, mentally speaking, so I just spammed A until I could just play the game. And that's why I like games so much, is because like once you're bored of the dialogue, if you know the game by heart, come on, who doesn't know Pokemon? If you play games, you probably played Pokemon, right? So if you're bored of reading, you just play, you know, and then you look up the move names and whatnot. So yeah, only like maybe 6 months before I started playing. Now, was it a comfortable experience? That would I say it was easy? No, not in the slightest. But I really loved doing it, and I think that's what mattered. So, and I still learned vocab words. So even if you won't really learn a lot of grammar from games, and that's why doing your studies is extremely important, because you'll learn the grammar, right? Using saseru to make people feel something. Use ne mid-sentence, right? Like you'll learn this grammar really quickly if you read it in a native shark lesson, and then you can learn vocab to match whatever specific thing you want to do. You want to play video games? All right, cool. Go play video games. Learn the video game vocab yourself, you know? And then we'll give you the cement to have it all glued together, you know? You gave me a great idea. I'm going to go play Pokemon Gold. Yes. Do it. Do it. Play Heart Gold. I love Heart Gold. Heart Gold's, I think Heart Gold is my favorite Pokemon game. Of like the main series. Oh, I love Heart Gold. I have it somewhere. Where is it? It's on my DS. Where's my DS? Here it is. No, it's in this drawer. I just moved, so I'm still getting used to where everything is. Oh, Heart Gold. Do I have Heart Gold on my... Do I have it in here right now? Oh, I have Final Fantasy A2 Tactics in here. Oh, I love this game too. But yeah, go play Pokemon Gold in Japanese. The thing about Pokemon though is there is a bit of... Sorry, drawer. There is a bit of a learning curve, I guess, because you're playing in only kana, which is a little rough because kanji is actually easier to parse because you get meanings from kanji and you know where one word kind of ends and one word kind of starts. But with kana, even though they have spaces, it can be pretty difficult. But I think if you enjoy it, then hell yeah. I'm one of the few that who prefers Gold to Heart Gold. I think it's because literally my first Game Boy game and my first Pokemon game. All right, yeah, we're all right. I respect that. I respect that. My first actually Pokemon game and Game Boy game was also Gold. So that's why I like Heart Gold so much, because it's like a remake that the Pokemon follow you. And the graphics are better and the mechanics are a little better. But yeah, my favorite Pokemon games, Heart Gold and then normal Gold and Crystal. And I have those on my emulator as well. Or the emulator, the on the 3DS, like the virtual version. And I love them. I love them. And I think they're great for studying. Now, some of the language is weird, but if you want to play Pokemon games in Japanese, then you should play Pokemon games in Japanese, you know? If your goal is to do something in Japanese, then how do you get better at doing that thing in Japanese? You do that thing in Japanese. You know what I mean? You go through your core studies, and then you go through native materials, and you do the thing you want to do, you know? If you want to watch anime, then watch anime. Google subtitle files so you can like subtitle file Japanese. And so I think there's plenty of sites that I don't know how legal they are, but you can Google them and find whatever. And then you can use that to help you study with those. And then you can just like copy and paste or whatever into a flashcard system. So you can learn vocab with that in case it's tough to hear. Or you can go on Netflix. Netflix has plenty of subtitles in all languages. So you can VPN or you can change your language settings, and there's all types of languages there. And if you want to read manga, you should just start reading manga, you know? Do a sentence a day. It's fine. Or join the book club, which we have in the community, nativeshark.com/community, and we're reading Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san there. So Teasing Master Takagi-san, we're reading the manga all together. So it's cool. And then you can experience all the language that everyone else is experiencing as well, and trying to figure out. So yeah, it's really good. I think it's really good. I think that kind of covers it. Yeah, I accidentally went on a rant, but I think that's fine. Hopefully that's helpful. Do let me know if you have any questions about anything I said, or like if you have some extra other questions, maybe something's on your mind in regards to studying or Native Shark specifically, or anything, mindset, whatever. Like I love talking about anything. Talking about things. That's why I stream. I really like talking. I like talking too much sometimes. So yeah, but yeah, and then I guess to kind of answer the other portion of your question, that one guy Joe, when I got comfortable was maybe 2 or 3 years in of playing video games. Like I would play Fire Emblem, and I got comfortable with Fire Emblem from playing a lot of Fire Emblem. So I think I played probably like 5 to 7 different Fire Emblem games in Japanese, and by my like maybe second to third, I was like, oh, okay, this isn't really a problem anymore. And then like I'd switch to a different game series and like, oh, okay, so there's some bumpy language here, and then I'd like play the next game in the series and, oh, okay, this isn't a problem anymore. So like language is separated by games as well, you know. But like that's the thing, is like when you play video games, you're going to get better at reading video game language. When you play When you read light novels, you're going to get better at light novel language. When you read manga, you're going to get better at reading manga. When you read a newspaper, you're going to get better at reading a newspaper. And it's all very different language sometimes. So as far as the book club, I really want to join, but I don't know if I'd be ready. Someone was saying after milestone 7 was a good time to get started into basic media like that. Oh, okay. Hey, where are you about? Where are you about? But yeah, I feel that. I think it never hurts to try. Because I also really like day 10. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it is a little early for day 10. But I think maybe you should still at least buy the book and give the sentences a couple of reads, you know? Give the beginning sentences a read or two. Because I think it's really fun to kind of figure out the language yourself. And when you realize it's really difficult, because it will be difficult for someone on day 10, like obviously, right? I think when you realize that you can put it down and be like, all right, I'm not going to touch this for a month or whatever. And then when you come back in a month, you're going to be like, everything is so much easier. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to start making sense more. And then you come back in like 3 months and you're like, wait, yeah, no, this is a piece of cake or whatever, right? Like, that's what I really like doing. Because I did that when I was playing with video games. I would so often be like, yeah, okay, this video game's too tough for me. I'm going to drop it. But I'll come back in 3 months. I'll come back in 4 or 6 months, however many months. I'll come back later, and I'm going to feel my progress. You know, it's a really great way to actually feel real progress, is doing something that's too tough and then coming back later and then figuring out that, wait, this is really doable, or this is at least I'm not lost. I'm not as lost as I was a while ago. So you really feel that, and it's so nice. So yeah, that's what I really like about it. That's what I like about learning Japanese, is like you always have this sense of progress, especially if you're using Native Shark. I throw that in there. Especially if you're using Native Shark, because like we teach the language that many, if not all, most other resources don't teach, you know?
安心するのはまだ早いよ。次やばいの来るから。
安心するのはまだ早いよ。次やばいの来るから。
I don't think I'd ever see this in a textbook, you know? Like they have those really textbooky sentences, and I'll point one textbook sentence out as well. But like this language is just really relaxed and natural.
マルコさんはワンちゃんにどんな餌をあげていますか？
マルコさんはワンちゃんにどんな餌をあげていますか？
So this textbook formal. We have this wa, which you wouldn't really say, really. Ni, you do say ni relatively often. Ol. Nobody says ol. But it is a correct sentence. So like, it's like how none of us speak English correctly, right? Like, Japanese is that times 10 almost. Like we just don't say a lot of things in Japanese, or we drop a lot of things, and things are really dependent on context. And textbooks are really like to hammer in the full context of the sentence, when like that's just not how Japanese works. So like a lot of the times, like they'll say like watashi wa, and watashi wa, people don't begin sentences with watashi wa all the time, like textbooks would have you believe. So I really like that part.
だってどうせつまんないもん。
だってどうせつまんないもん。
Yeah. This one's casual. I don't know. I feel like Mong you would see in a higher level, I think. Like a higher level textbook. You might see something like this. But tsumaranai, they would probably say tsumaranai instead of tsumanai. But everyone says tsumanai. You know? If you say tsumaranai, it's like, yeah, you're correct. And like sometimes you will still hear people say it, but it's like you don't really need to say, you don't need to pronounce that na. You can just say tsumanai. It's super common to see. Textbooks don't say it. So that's why I feel progress with Native Shark.
そうなんですよ。私足は細いんですけどお腹が。
そうなんですよ。私足は細いんですけどお腹が。
Do you have an idea when all 4 phases will be available? Not that I really need all 4 right now. Sadly, I don't have an idea. I know we are constantly, like the content team is constantly trying to ramp up how quickly units come out per day. But I can't really say the exact time limits on anything right now, but I think we've been doing about 2 units a week so far, and I know we're aiming to get that to be a unit a day within the relatively near future, but I can't say exactly when that would happen. But yeah, phase 2, because okay, so here's the thing, is like phase 2 like we now have consistent releases, which is good, but like phase 2, the things I learned in phase 2, I learned something new basically every lesson in phase 2 now, and I've been studying 6 years, so it's not like you won't be able to, like, once you hit probably the end of phase 2, you will be so functional in Japanese, it's gonna be insane. And that's something that I've found funny, is like with phase 1 students, I'll be talking to phase 1 students, and like I know they're phase 1 students, so like they're technically beginners, right? And the Japanese they can produce is so surprising to me. I have trouble because like they don't do the common beginner things of Japanese that like Japanese learners do, and I'm just like, so wait, you're definitely way better at Japanese than like I can comprehend. Like I expect you to not be this good, and then like you're blowing me away with these like natural sentences and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, as far as when they will all be available, I sadly can't say, but I know we do want as soon as possible, really is it. It's really like the more popular Native Shark gets, the quicker we can release things, because the more money we can put towards making content, essentially. Like each unit costs the set amount of dollars to produce. So like the more money we have coming in, the more content we can have going out, is like kind of it's roughly the equation. It's not 100% that, but like the systems are in place now that basically the more money we get coming in, the more content we can have going out, and hopefully those two things compound on each other, right? Yeah, I don't know if that will help will be me, but I'm hopeful. I believe. I think it'll be you too. Like all you need to do is show up. You're golden, you know? Like that's really it. Show up, stay consistent. Don't let your motivation drive you when it's there, I guess, but don't let it stop you when it's not there. So focus on that, focus on being consistent, not motivated. You know what I mean? And I think you'll be there. I really do. As someone who was exactly where you are 6 years ago, you know, like you can do it. You can do it 100%. All you need to do is show up and not give up. Those are the two most important things to just success in basically anything in life. I feel like, you know, you're going to get so much further than literally everyone else who doesn't show up. I mean, your commercial is so good, so I'm assuming you'll get more subscribers soon. I always have wanted to learn Japanese, but was afraid of failing. Yeah. A combination of being on my birthday, seeing your commercial's final push. Hey, there it is. Yeah, it's like destiny. Yeah, there it is. I like that. I appreciate you saying the commercial was good. That's good to hear. I'm trying to put out a lot of content myself on Native Shark that will hopefully also be really good. Like that talk that I had, I was kind of planning on like, yeah, I'm probably going to cut this down to a YouTube video, a clip for mindset for people. But yeah, I feel that. Always wanted to learn Japanese, but was afraid of failing. Yeah, I feel like that's a common thing. But like, it's okay if you fail too. You know what I mean? Like, the really important thing I think is that you try. Like, obviously I don't want you to fail, but like if you have a stumble and then you need to pick yourself up, that's still okay. You know what I mean? Like, afraid of failing, like I always try to not do things, or I always try to do things even if I'm afraid of failing, because like the fact that you're trying will get you a lot further than people who stay stunned. You know what I mean? I finally got to the point where I was like, I'm not even trying, I'll never know, at least if I can do it. Yeah, exactly. If you try, at least you'll know. Yeah. やってみなきゃわかんない. Yeah, if you don't try, then you'll never know. So yeah, try. Good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that mindset. And that's like the mindset that I live my life by. Like, come on, just try it. Just try it. You want to do something new? Try it. It's not going to hurt you, probably, unless it is something that's dangerous. But I don't know. You can do that risk analysis in your own head if you want to try something dangerous. But you're learning Japanese, just give it a shot. You know, who cares? It's all good. You never know how it would change your life, you know? I try to live by that mindset, but damn, it isn't hard. Yeah, it is tough. It is tough. And that's why I think being open to failure is good. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay if you fail. You know what I mean? It's like, if you tried and you realized it wasn't for you, and then you stopped, I still don't think that's failing. I don't think that's failing. I think that you tried and you're like, okay, this isn't my cup of tea. I'll move on. And I think that's actually success, is knowing what you want is as important as knowing what you don't want. You know what I mean? I said, like, you know what I mean, like a billion times. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like, yeah, totally. Yeah. Like, it's okay. It's okay. But you never know how learning a language or learning anything that you're hesitant to maybe try because of maybe you're afraid of failing. I think those are the most important things to do. If you're afraid of it, then there's probably a reason. It'd probably help you out a lot. You know? Like, learning Japanese changed my life completely. Like, I used to live in Connecticut. I live in Japan now. Like, I speak Japanese fluently with everyone around me. You know, I have a bunch of Japanese friends that don't know any English, and I'm talking with them all the time in completely normal manner, you know? And it's like, and now I work at a Japanese teaching website, and it's like, I'm doing all these things that I literally, if you told me 7 years ago before I started learning Japanese, I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? You know? But like, no, here I am. So like, who knows how it might change your life? You know what I mean? Or maybe you'll discover maybe Japanese isn't the right language for you, but you want to learn some other thing like programming or blah blah, you know, whatever, something else that, and like, you can take at least the experience you've had with learning Japanese and you can bring it to something else in your life. You know, I'm mid-20s. Yeah, I'm mid-20s, so I guess I'm still technically young.
コーヒーでも飲む。
コーヒーでも飲む。
コーヒーでも飲む？
はい、飲む。うんこしてくる。
うんこしてくる。
うんこしてくる。
へ、うんこ。Go from motivational speaking to うんこ to poo. It's good. All right, I'm gonna make. Wait, can you guys see me make tea? Can you see? Oh no, this camera doesn't show it. I'm sad. I'm making tea right now. I'm a professional. I now have tea. I'm so happy. Ah, sencha. I love this stuff. Sencha. If you haven't drank sencha before, you should. You should buy some. It's probably on Amazon. Grab it. Sencha. Sencha. Very good.
あの子社員じゃなくてただのバイトだよ。
あの子社員じゃなくてただのバイトだよ。
バイトか。Alright. いろいろです。今日は、ドッグフードと鶏肉をやりました。
いろいろです。今日はドッグフードと鶏肉をやりました。
いろいろです。今日はドッグフードと鶏肉をやりました。
So far, I'm really enjoying learning Japanese. Haven't been this excited about trying something in a while. Hope this motivation lasts a long time. I'm a grad, so I'm a little worried about holding my streak when the next semester starts. But for now, at least going strong. Well, yeah, I think that's a big thing is it's good that you have that motivation, and I'm really happy to hear it. But yeah, I think use that motivation to set up a way that you can be consistent, and I think you'll go really, really far with it. It's like, I get that, like, being scared of the new semester because it can be a little scary. But even on, like, maybe on days that are really way too busy, you can do like a maintain mode, so you can just only do reviews and not do any new material. And on days that you have some extra time, do some new material. And I think going in back and forth between those is really good. So that's what I would recommend for you. because I know a lot of students, they'll like if they have 70 review cards, then or like any amount, whatever amount that they can handle, so 50, 70, 30 even. If they have more than X amount of review cards, then they won't do any new units and they'll just review for today. And if they have under it, then they'll do new units, and they really find a lot of success with that from what I've seen. So something like that could actually really work for you as well. So I'd recommend that. And then maybe if you're down to get up early, have your cup of tea, cup of coffee, and then study with Native Shark, before your day starts. I always found studying early, it was really helpful for my mindset, because I always started the day strong. Like I'm like, yeah, all right. Even if the rest of the day goes terribly, I at least got something good today. I studied Japanese and I got better at Japanese. I feel good. You know what I mean?
おはよう、おデブちゃん。あ、ここは俺に払わせてください。
払わせてください。
ここは俺に払わせてください。
優勝した方には賞金100万円を差し上げます。
優勝した方には賞金100万円を差し上げます。
We don't care about reviews.
歴史は繰り返すっていう
Yeah,
もんね。
we kind of do, but
歴史は繰り
I don't know. I'd rather ramble.
オンライン英会話は
That's kind of the point of why I study on stream, is rambling, not really studying. I already know all this stuff anyway. Well, most of it. Shiakike. Alright. So like I'll probably find like a nice tidbit in here of something I haven't learned before, but I think the real thing is I like to talk about the random stuff. So keep that in mind. Gonna go do my new unit for today. Alright. Yeah, do it. Owenshitemasu. I'm rooting for you. Alright. Mata ne. Ja ne. Bye bye. Ganbatte kudasai. Do your best. Alright. Let's look at Shiakike. Maybe I won't have time to play Pokemon Snap today. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh well. Alright. Man, I've been looking forward to playing Pokemon Snap though.
今朝、姉がゲイをカミングアウトして僕たち家族を驚かせた。
カミングアウト。
今朝、姉がゲイをカミングアウトして僕たち家族を驚かせた。
Yes, this is textbooky. Very textbooky. Okay, so 驚かせた is the thing. So surprised everyone. Everyone was made to be surprised. 驚く becomes 驚かせる because of the U sound, blah, blah, blah. All right. Read that. I don't have the brain to read that right now. And if you're on the Native Strike system, you'll be able to see it anyway. Am I too casual with this? I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I don't have the answer. Let's see. All right. So for Ichidan verbs, we just drop some stuff. Okay. 1 second. All right, here we are. All right. Drop る add させる nice and easy. So 安心させる。
手を握って怖がる子供を安心させました。
Instead of 安心する、安心させる。So 安心。
手を握って怖がる子供を安心させました。
Yeah, that's at a lower level. Used to get really stressed about conjugating things correctly. Yeah, conjugations, they really do feel like second nature. As someone who has been studying for 6 years, it does take time. And that's okay. Like drilling, if you want to drill, feel free to drill. But I don't think no, let me rephrase that. I've literally never drilled conjugations ever. And now I can still do them completely normally. So once you see it in a lot of different contexts and all this stuff, you'll be fine. No need to worry for sure. It'll take time. It'll take time and you'll get there. Consistency, show up, you're golden.
いやいや言ってあんまりママを困らせないで。
いやいや言ってあんまりママを困らせないで。
Yeah, kids can be rough. They say, "Yada, yada, yada." Just like, I don't wanna. Yeah. You say no to everything. I don't wanna. No, yeah. How to make women happy in your younger brother's room? He's lounging on the bed. You have some questions.
女性の喜ばせ方。誰喜ばせたいの？
Hey.
女性の喜ばせ方。誰喜ばせたいの？
How to make women happy. Who's the lucky girl? I like this translation because it's like, who do you want to make happy? But it's way more natural to say, who's the lucky girl? And then you can always check with this. So who want to make happy? And then no at the end here. Scene from a TV show. 7-year-old boy comes home crying and his brother. Okay.
誰だ俺の弟を泣かせたのは
I have a feeling the male actor is going to be really good with this.
俺の弟を泣かせたのは
Yeah. Could be a little louder. Maybe I'll bring that up to Jacob. But 誰だ俺の弟を泣かせたのは Yeah, good. I like these lessons. I like these quick examples. I think that's the most important, like one of the most important things is quick example, like just show you how it's used and then quick examples. But I think it makes so much more sense when you just have a lot of context and a lot of example sentences. So sometimes ne can be inserted in the middle of a sentence as opposed at the end. It can be thought of as a way to draw the listener's attention to what you are saying. All right. 5 years old.
今日ねさあやちゃんのねお家でねクッキー作ったんだよ
今日ねさあやちゃんのねお家でねクッキー作ったんだよ
All right. So something I learned recently is in school in Japan, there's exercises on where you can insert ne into a sentence. So this is kind of like exactly wherever you can insert everything. I think you might be able to put a ne in between cookie and skutta, but I'm not sure. But they'll literally, like when you're a kid in Japanese school, they literally have you like inserting ne as an exercise, as a school exercise, which I think is hilarious. All right, complete. All right, Oni. I've been seeing this a lot in ReZero. Same thing with this, majo. Oh, this takes a while to draw out. To write out, draw out, write out. Excuse me, yawning. All right, showa. This is the show in showa, I believe. Tansan. Nope, just kidding, just kidding. Wait, is it? Is it? What the heck is the kanji for tansan? Tansan. Oh, it is. Yeah, charcoal, carbon, I guess, carbon acid. Yeah, tansan no tang, which is fizzy drink, carbonated. I think I said that. Heiwa no he. Tansan. Let me archive these actually. All right, next. All right, nonki ana.
のんきやな
のんきやな
Nonki. That's if you guys play Pokemon, Nonki is a good. Some Pokemon will have this attitude. They'll have it in their trait or their personality. They'll have Nonki. So that's a good word.
あんなやつのどこがいいの
あんなやつのどこがいいの
Yeah, you'll hear this. You'll hear this a lot in like anime and whatnot. You'll hear this one a lot in anime a
ふ
lot.
ざけないでください
ふざけないでください
Except you'll hear it in the negative command form. So fuzakenna. Fuzakeru na. So then that do na will come in na. So fuzakenna. Fuzakenna yo. Yeah, you hear that for sure. Scene from an anime. Oh, hell yeah.
貴様の負けだ
貴様の負けだ
Kisama no makeda. I should become an anime voice actor. I should. Kisama no makeda. You gotta get it really as deep as you can. Like as anime villainy as you can. I love it. Prepare to die. You lose. You lose. I sound like freaking Street Fighter or something like that. I don't know. Whatever arcade game. You lose. Dotakyan. Dotakyan? What's Dotakyan? I know this word. Well, I know we have canceling. It's cancel. But I don't know what this dota is. I think it's like sudden canceling, right? She has a habit of canceling plans, so you give her a word. So like from the context, I'm pretty sure I already know what's going on. But like suddenly canceling plans? Yeah, last minute
ドタキャン
cancellation.
だけはやめてね
Yeah,
ドタキャ
flaking.
ンだけはやめてね
Flaking. I used to be flaky. And then I moved to Japan. And I'm just kidding. I'm not still flaky. I just don't make as many plans because I know. Don't make plans if you think you might flake. That's how I've gotten past being flaky. Is that a healthy way to deal with it? I don't know.
こんなぎゅうぎゅうでいいの？
こんなぎゅうぎゅうでいいの？
Gyu. I like Gyu. Nice and packed. You can be Gyu in a densha. In a train. If it's Gyu. That's a thing. During rush hour. Mm-hmm.
ありがとうございます。僕甘いものには目がないんですよ。
ありがとうございます。僕、甘いものには目がないんですよ。
目がない。Alright, this is the first time I think I've learned this word. Like I've seen it before, but I actually didn't know what this meant. Extremely fond of mega nai. You don't have an eye for it. It is what I would think it would mean. But it means you really fondly of. So maybe like you indiscriminately will just eat anything that's sweet. Maybe that's what makes it. That probably makes sense. Yeah. If you don't have an eye, if you have no me for amaimono, that means you'll look at it and you'll just eat all of it probably. Is my guess. Hey, I used to be a massage therapist. How about that?
こんなぎゅうぎゅうでいいの？
こんなぎゅうぎゅうでいいの？
いいですよ. That's basically what I do when I make curry. So I stuff the pan full of stuff.
のんきやな。
のんきやな。Dotakyan.
ドタキャンだけはやめてね。
Yeah,
ドタキャンだけはやめてね。
I have heard dotakyan before. It's just I've never seen it really used, I think, a lot. If that makes sense. Like I haven't seen it used in real life.
僕甘いものには目がないんですよ。
ありがとうございます。僕、
じゃ
甘いものには目がないんですよ。
貴様の負けだ。
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 His special move, hissatsuwaza. Don't forget, hissatsuwaza. It's a really good term. You'll hear that in like Smash 2s or like fighting games. Hissatsuwaza, like the
ふざけ
special
ない
move.
でください。
ふざけないでください。
あんなやつのどこがいいの？
Pika pika. Alright, let's listen to this.
お母さんたちね、別れようと思ってるの。びっくりさせてごめんなさいね
あ。
でもね、何も変わらないから大丈夫よ。
わかりました。来週帰ります。
ええええええI wasn't expecting this to be a line exchange. But I guess if Alright, well there it is. There it is. 別れようと思ってる. Thinking of breaking up, separating. Oh man. Alright, well there it is. There it is. Holy crap. Alright. I mean, it's good that we have language like that in there though, you know what I mean? Like, it's real life language. It needs to be taught. But I don't know if anything like that is shown in textbooks very often. I'm sure it is somewhere, right? Like, probably. But maybe not. Definitely not as naturally. That's for sure. Alright. Alright. Okay, so sadly, so I have like 15 minutes before I need to turn the stream off. So that's not enough time to do Pokemon Snap. I'm sad. Maybe I can do it. What's tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe I can do it over the weekend. Because I really want to play Pokemon Snap on stream again. Because I've been not playing, so I can stream it with everyone. So maybe I'll just do it on stream sometime soon. Next time I want to play it, I'll just stream on Native Shark stream. Because I want to make some videos out of that too. I think that would be really good to make videos out of. Is kind of like I can break down the language a little bit more. You know what I mean? You can have like a let's play version and then like a we're gonna learn some Japanese, kind of here's some highlights version. You know what I mean? I think that'd be really good. So eventually I will have that out. But I also want to make some other videos which are somewhat of a surprise. I don't know, maybe not a surprise. If you've been following what my life has been recently, you probably wouldn't be surprised when you see it. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. All right. I think maybe I'll wrap it up here for now. And yeah, I think this is a good spot to wrap up. If I didn't ramble so much, maybe we could have played some Pokemon Snap, but hopefully those ramblings were helpful. I think mindset is just a really good like studying Japanese and like doing all that stuff, it's obviously really good, but I think in order to maintain it, there's a certain mindset that you have to have, or that not have to have, but is helpful to have. So I think that's like my favorite thing to share with people, because a lot of people, I don't want to say don't think that way, but like, I don't know. I feel like really thinking about your own priorities in life and like deciding what's important to you is really nice to have, or is nice to do. So I like talking about it with people, you know what I mean? And like it helps me, and hopefully it helps everyone else too. So yeah, just having cool conversations like that, like that's some of my favorite stuff to do. All right, I think we'll wrap it up here for today. So otsukaresama desu. I shall see everyone later, and maybe I'll have a better camera working next stream. All right, じゃあねー、バイバイ、お疲れ様です。